The security of lives and property is paramount in Lagos, and Governor Akinwumi Ambode has continued to assure residents of his determination to tackle crime in its entirety and make the state a safe haven for its people, investors, and for other socio-economic activities. At the 9th Town Hall meeting on security, Governor Ambode promised to judiciously utilize the state resources, including the tax funds, to empower security agencies in the state.
The security challenges in Lagos State mirrors those in other parts of the country. Tackling them has become the responsibility of all, both individuals and corporate organizations. It is on these premises that the Lagos State Security Trust Fund was established in 2007. It provides a clear vehicle to institutionalize an enduring public-private approach to the resource problems of security institutions in Lagos State in order to fill the deficiency resulting from underfunding. The Town Hall meeting, now in its 9th edition, allows members of the fund to review security efforts in the state in the previous year and propose solutions to complement the funding of security institutions operating in the state. It's only a few months since a new board of trustees was constituted. The chairman of the board, Oye Hassan Odukale, presents an insight on the objective of the fund.
Over the years, the private and corporate organizations, individuals, society, professionals and religious organizations, the Nigerian Port Authority, the Lagos State government, local government and local council areas, through the fund continue to provide operational equipment and logistics for the police, and there is still no viable alternative to this model. The fact that a number of states in the country have also set up their own security trust fund, while others, including federal government, are contemplating the same, is evidence to this.
As customary, the Executive Secretary of the Board presents the report on the activities of the fund in the last 1 year, with focus on its achievement and plans for the future.
Since our last town hall meeting to June 2015, the fund has infused 14 vehicles into the system for various police divisions, the Lagos State Police Command, and Operation Mesa. This is in addition to the scheduled provision of fuel for the maintenance of RS vehicles and the provision of diesel for the daily operations of the Marine Police and Navy. Though faced with the effects of adverse economic climate in the country since the end of 2014, the former board of the fund did not relent, and in August 2015, they organized a fundraising dinner that realized a total of 790 million in pledges. Over 300 million of these pledges have been redeemed as we speak, and we are also certain that we shall receive the balance very soon. In addition, as a dynamic government and in furtherance of the campaign promises of the new administration in Lagos State, led by His Excellency Governor Akinwumi Ambode, the state government recently made an unprecedented single donation to the police through the fund of assets worth about 4.7 billion naira. These assets include 3 helicopters, 15 APCs, that's not all progressive Congress, it's about personal carriers, 10 Land Cruiser vehicles, 40 Ford Ranger pickup vehicles, 100 patrol cars, 2 gunboats, 10 1200cc bikes and 100 600cc bikes, 300 bulletproof vests, 300 ballistic helmets, 100 computer riders, amongst others. These assets were presented to IRS on Friday, 27 November 2015.
The Commissioner of Police, Mr. Fatai Owosheni, also presents what seemed to be the result of the intervention fund. He says the state command has been challenged and motivated by the gesture to do more.
41 cases of cultism was recorded during the period under review. And of course, as I've mentioned before, that the murder cases that were reported were mostly occasioned by cultism. And this attests to that, because the highest number of cases of cultism that we recorded came from the same area, Sisu. The response, through the support that we've received from the government, has led to us recording modest achievements that we are seeing on the slide. A total number of 125 armed robbery incidents were prevented or foiled through the swift response of the police, while 233 vehicles were recovered and 25 kidnappers were arrested in the process. Out of the 25 cases of kidnapping that were recorded, 24 of the victims were rescued or released by the kidnappers, while in the course of police operation, 375 armed robbery suspects were arrested, and specifically when the heat was too much, with regard to traffic robberies, we've been able to arrest 42 so far.
While explaining that the 4.8 billion naira recently used to equip the police came from taxpayers, Governor Ambode said under his administration, such funds will be accounted for and utilized to safeguard the lives of those who have chosen the state as home.
On assumption of office, my assessment of the security situation and consultation with stakeholders revealed the significant deficiency in the capacity of our security agencies in terms of modern crime fighting equipment. The equipment that we had provided over the years were in urgent need of replacement. The current economic situation in the country notwithstanding, we resolved to refresh our security infrastructure in a manner clearly that demonstrates our commitment. As we have decided to take our destiny in our hands and fight back those that seek to breach the peace, we must understand that the state government cannot do it alone. We must put together our resources and stand firm in our resolve to confront and eliminate those that continue to test our collective peace. It is critical that in this renewed action to rid our state of criminals, we must spare a thought for the operatives that put themselves in harm's way for our safety. We should be more respectful of the law and relate with the law enforcement agents in a humane and responsible manner. Like it said, treat them how you want to be treated. Even though we've been emphasizing that corporate institutions are the ones that are supporting the Security Trust Fund, it's partially true because all the individuals actually have contributed to this fund. What we have done in the last 2 weeks, that is totally 4.7 billion. Actually, there's no cover that came from the special Security Trust Fund. It actually came from all of you here. Because the money, because there's nothing called government money, it's taxpayers' money. So for those of us who have been contributing our taxes and paying our fees, we have actually apportioned part of the money that we have used to pay to the IGR of Lagos State to donate those equipment to the police. You can just imagine if just 1 million of us in Lagos decide to drop 9,000 naira to the Security Trust Fund, we'll get rid of all these criminals from Lagos State.
While the support of the fund may be commendable, especially the provision of security equipment, there are other aspects of funding policing that should be looked into.
Like every Lagosian, I wouldn't say I'm satisfied. I'm hungry for more. We can do more. But you know, security is everybody's business. It's not just the governor's task. It's not a role for you and I alone. It's everybody's business. Creating a sense of security is a task. In fact, when the people feel secure in a state, then businesses can thrive. We can adopt what is currently available now and working for many other big cities in the world. We can adopt the Safer Cities model. This Safer Cities model incorporates a lot of things, not just funding, like you said, for the police, but using the funds adequately. Training for the police, training for the responders, making sure that people feel secure, not just in their homes, but everywhere they go, creating a sense of security in Lagos.
It is actually very important that security officers should be well looked after. their welfare is important. And when the Commissioner for Police was reading out his speech, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything about staff welfare, And if we want our security officers to perform very well, we need to ensure their security of their lives, we need to put them in the right mode of, performing excellently well. And that is why I mentioned that there is need to ensure the welfare of security officers. To my mind, there should be state policing. There should be. And I just want us, if you read the Constitution very well, there is nothing in the Constitution that is saying that the federal government must do everything. In a state, we all live in Lagos State, and we know that this state, the residents need security. We are not going to wait for the federal government. Whatever we can do within our means, it's important that we do it.
You cannot give them equipment and not train them and give them facilities. So that's part of the program also, to train the police, and we train them and also enhance them also in terms of their insurance package and everything. So we're doing that.
Combating crime has been a major concern for the state government in the past few months. It, however, believes support from the private sector will necessitate a collective effort to strengthen security infrastructure and to confront security challenges facing the state.
And that's it on this edition. Thanks for being there. Now, don't forget the conversation continues outside the studio. Just visit our social media portals and drop your comments. Already, the Christmas mood is charged up. Remember, it's the season of love and sharing. Be responsible. See you again next week. I am BC Adebayo.